Okay, so everybody's talked about this guy, Adam Smith, who, as you guys well know by now, you should know by now, he posted a video to his YouTube channel after he went through a Chick-fil-A drive-through and he basically quote-unquote bullied, quote-unquote hassled, quote-unquote harassed a Chick-fil-A employee. And that has the right wing and the Republicards and the T-tards and the Christian tards all riled up because how dare he bully someone? And what I want to talk about in this video is, first of all, I don't think it was a fireable offense. I think he did cross the line when he personalized it. I don't mind that he went to an employee and he talked about the company that she worked for and why he told her that he doesn't think that it's a good company and that she shouldn't work there. I mean, I don't care about that. That's fine. I've worked at places where people have complained about the company as well. I didn't consider it bullying or harassing, but he did cross the line when he personalized it and he said, you should be ashamed of yourself. That did sting. That was quite personal, but to me, it wasn't a fireable offense. But what's so interesting to me, and getting it to the crux of this video, because we've all talked about this video, gone back and forth. What really gets to me is these Republicards and these T-tards talking about how he's such a bully, when if you go to an abortion clinic and it's going to be lined up by, invariably, it's going to be lined up by anti-abortion activists, they will yell and scream and pontificate things to these women that are going to these clinics that are 10 times worse than what this guy did. And you never hear these Christian tards, these Republicards, and these T-tards decrying and denouncing these people who are yelling and screaming. And in fact, I'm going to link to a video below from a video here on YouTube where a guy gives one of these yelling and screaming banshees a piece of his mind after they yelled at his wife after she went in to get an abortion for a baby, a potential baby that was going to be basically stillborn. It was going to live just a few days and die because it had a congenital disease and it wasn't viable. Of course, they didn't bother to investigate the specifics. They just yelled and screamed at his wife, and I'll link to the video below. This guy, when I think about bullying, I think about two things. Getting into somebody's personal space, violating somebody's personal space, getting up to their face, up to their grill, and yelling and screaming. This guy did not raise his voice at this woman. He was firm and direct, and he did voice his displeasure, but he never violated her space either. He did cross one line in one sentence when he said she should be ashamed of herself. Okay, he did definitely cross the line there, but this pales to nothingness next to what these right-wing drones do at these abortion clinics, next to, and remember Bill O'Reilly? George Tiller, the abortion doctor, Killer Tiller, over and over again on his show, he would refer to him. That was bullying. That was way worse than what this guy did. He didn't refer to this woman as a killer and as a hateful person the way Bill O'Reilly and the right wing did. Just want to put it into context when all these Republicards are crying about bullying. Just put it into context to what these people usually do on their radio shows, on their talk shows. And granted, they're not doing it going into somebody's business, personal business, right? But they do it at abortion clinics when a woman is very vulnerable and going through a very difficult time and going through a very difficult situation without trying to investigate the specifics of the abortion. Shame on you, hypocrites. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites. And I look forward to your comments below.